Hey YouTube, we're back. I wanted to show you how this went together. This is going to be a 460 milliamp. I misspoke in my last video. It was 370 milliamp hour, 25-40C, and it's a little puffy. Now this might have been puffy from previous flights. EC2 to EC2 female to XT60 to XT60 on the ESC, which by the way is warm, not hot. It's warm. Partly because there's not good ventilation on here, we'll resolve that. Just cut a couple of vent holes in here, maybe do a decorative thing. So if you've got a stabilization in there, make sure it's mounted. We have it so that you can take it off when you install the battery. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause the video, we'll get this stuff plugged in and then tuck it all back together. But you wanna plug in your battery while this is seated, you know, so that it can get initialized to get the gyros where they need to be. Okay guys, real quick. Control surface test, rudder, elevator, aileron. Now watch the aileron up, up, left, right, up. Watch, get a close up, that's stabilization. Okay guys? All right, what we're gonna do is the wind's coming this way, but I'm still probably gonna launch that way. Just because I have a little more room. Maybe I'll launch that way. Scary launching a plane like this. Ooh, this is a little better. It's got a little more nose weight to it. Flies a little more like my other P-51s.
Ooh, look at it.
It flies pretty slow.
Whatever.
Whoa.
It'll fly slow if you want it, you're right. But look at that. Little stall turn there. Beautiful looking plane though, Grandpa. Jeez.
Yeah, from a distance.
Whatever.
That's what matters.
What I need to do is get some, what do you call that tape? Duct tape and spray.
I got it with the phone.
Look at the beautiful sunset we're going to get with this.
I'm taking another sunset. Tell me when it gets over there by the sunset.
Tell me when it gets by the sunset, okay?
Okay, ready, set. You'll never know.
Fun, coming behind me. Man, that thing can cruise, Grandpa.
I never thought it'd be that fast.
I did.
Brian, is that the same plane?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Which plane did you think it was?
Look at that gorgeous sky. Oh my.
I think if I was to start to learn to fly these, I wouldn't take it high enough. I know I wouldn't. For some reason.
Trust me, if you're not high enough, you tend to crash it into the ground pretty quick.
Yeah, right.
Grandpa, this thing flies really good.
You aren't having any problems telling whether it's going or coming.
Some of it's guesswork. Gosh, that thing climbs awesome, Grandpa. That's 0 throttle, by the way, there. I'm going to come in for a slow pass on.
Okay.
Right here. Grandma, watch. Watch. See, that's what everybody envisions when they envision these planes flying. Not that stuff, like when it's up at altitude. They envision it going 4 feet off the ground, but that's the stuff that's hard to do. It takes guts to fly somebody else's plane that close to the ground. It's okay, he's my grandpa. He can't disown me over one plane. It takes 2 for that. Guys, this little Guillows model. Grandpa, what do you got in it? About $100 bucks?
Maybe 130.
130 bucks?
Maybe.
Not including the radio?
I paid about 40 something. 40 for the plane, I think.
This battery here, I think you can get this battery here for about 7 or 8 bucks if you get it from hobbyking.com. Get your XT60 connectors for 5 bucks for, you know, package of 6 or 8 of them or whatever it is.
You ordered the stuff for this one.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking model and all.
Yeah.
What, you about 130 bucks in it, you say?
I'd think so.
But look how awesome that thing flies. I mean, you're not going to get that from a little UMX.
Decals ain't coming off.
Not yet. We already blew them off in the house.
Yeah, no.
I keep doing the same things because it's so much fun, guys. Any requests?
If you shut it off, will it still fly?
Yeah, Grandpa, I'm at 0 throttle right now.
But the prop still goes around, right?
It still goes around unless it's seized up. You get a magnet that gets broken or a bearing that fails. Guys, if you're getting a battery, if you're getting one of these little Nano-techs, I would recommend going a little bit higher C rating if you're going to run an 8.6 prop like this. If you run an 8.4 prop or an 8.5 prop, you'll have better luck without puffing your packs. I don't like puffing packs, but for a flight like this, for a performance like this, I'll puff any pack. Getting off the throttle. That thing looks so sweet, Grandpa. And I'll tell you what, guys, the Lemon RX receivers, you can't beat them for 24 bucks. And look at this thing, it's still going. What do we got, like 8 minutes?
Here's 6:40 on the video.
6:40 on the video, so we're about 5.5 minutes into the flight. And this thing, I'm starting to lose some juice, so I'm just gonna land her. I'm gonna come in here and land at my feet again, hon.
Okay.
I don't want to risk crashing, so I'm going to do a pretty conservative landing here. Staying on the power till the last second, getting this thing down. Whoa, that was a little rougher than I thought. Let's see the damage. No damage, guys. Came in for my landing and just kind of lost airspeed. No flaps on this, which is kind of pukey, but my grandpa didn't want to put flaps in it, and he was probably right because this thing, I think if you put any more weight in it, it might maybe fly as good as it does. Although the Guillows plans do draw in the flaps, so if you decide to do flaps, we're doing 5-gram servos here, 5-gram servos for rudder and servo, or for rudder and elevator. And then, guys, I cannot remember what size motor that is. I know it's a Turnigy motor, so came with the prop saver and everything. Beautiful little plane, really like it. Maybe someday I'll find the specs and put it on there with a YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.